Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into our domination of our Japanese rival here. In terms of late game shenanigans, this is almost a worthy successor to Alex. This has been a hard one, man. We've been so far behind the entire freaking game. Like, we're just now past most of the AI in science. No, I would like to finish this game today if I can, Paisley. Because we're gonna get this next turn. Then we'll be able to get this. Now I do need to buy these tiles for the park. So let's do that. One more turn indeed. And this should give me some loyalty. Still not a lot. I think we need to bring a governor. Yeah, that seems fine. Now we have 9 turns. This is a pop 7 city we're going to be able to take, so that's certainly something. And then we go Diplo Visibility. Oh, no, we've got Diplo Visibility going there. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to make a national park for Era Score. I don't have 3 musketmen. How sad is that? I can't even get them now. Thought I was decent in Civ 6. Watching this stream has proven I have a lot to learn. You know what? That's a really good thing, and a part of Civ that I love. There's always something to learn. I learn new things about Civ, and I have a lot of hours in the game. So that's one of my favorite parts about being a streamer for this game. Keeping my religion here is going to matter, loyalty-wise. I was wondering if we were just going to insta-lose that warrior. We did not, though. Oh, that is 3 line infantry now? Right. What are these pillage into? Gold? Sweet, sweet gold. This conversion doesn't do anything. That was devastating. How? What? What the I mean, I realized it wasn't the best attack in the world, but what the heck? Holy cow. Whoopsies. Sabotage my production, why don't you? Alright, we need 10 era score in 6 turns. Yeah, I need to rebase these bombers as well. Now we have vision there. Okay. I'd like to buy another one, but we need to focus on era score for a little bit. How's up, TJ? He's been in the lead since like turn 60. So what he's done to deserve this is play Civ properly. Oh yeah, we could certainly use a builder here. Let's do it. What else can we get? I have 8 envoys. We can flip Valletta and get our merchant in there and just boom absorb. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. Probably should have waited for the Conquistador. Yeah, I know. Might be able to take this, though. I think we'll get it. I'm really not too worried. Faith buy some buildings. That's true before we get the Tory. That makes sense. All right. What do we want? Hey, Tim. How's it going? Persia getting in on it, too? Yeah, because we're... Well, no, he's not actually fighting. Pretty much T-Rex. I was hoping to be Japan, though. I wanted to snowball with Japan. That's how it was supposed to go, but alas. So we got some units we might want to pick off. All right, so now we just need 6. One, 2, 3. We can actually harvest this stone. And then 5 turns on this academy. But if I chop for it, we should get it in time. I could maybe chop this too if need be. Although I don't want to. Valletta will be a nice base for a bomber because I have nowhere to go with this one at the moment. And I think we're bombing units now. I can get another park. Although, can I? I'd have to plant woods. But we've got great people coming. We've got a wonder coming. And we've got an encampment coming. I think we're fine on era score. I think we're finally fine. So there's no rush. Other than, you know, his space race, obviously. First Seaside Resort is era score, yes. Can a Civ win a space race from the grave if it's launched? That's a good question. I don't think so. I don't think you can win if you're dead, but it's quite a question. Swordsmen and bombers are an interesting combo. Yeah. It's fine. We got conquistadors and bombers. That's also... It's kind of just as goofy. Okay, so that's secured.
No vessel could pass these guns.
I should have done the Valletta shenanigans. It's fine. Oh well. And I don't even need to get rid of this now. We just need 3 era score. We don't need a lot. I guess if we're still going to go to space, it's this. This has been a fun game. It's been fun being behind and having to do this.
My man.
Gipsy, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Or iGypsy. I actually had to use the skills. Yeah, right. I usually just slouch my way into victory. Side note, that's also been my strategy for life. And it's been working out. Settle this. Probably not worth it at this stage. But we could. We have the settler. Minimum effort, maximum results, the motto of your high school. I would do it, C-Note, I suppose. I just don't know how well received it would be for content purposes, but I would try it. The question being, would I ever do like a save my save like Potato's done before? 4 turns. So I don't need this. Okay. Should you use settlers for something else, like in old Civ games where you could use them to boost cities? I'm okay with the settlers being where they're at. I mean, there's obviously a huge like change in focus from previous iterations of Civ to this one. And I kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what else I'd really want the settler to do. Let's see if he goes and takes it back. Oh no, Iron Bun, that sounds awful. Trade route? Graduated from culinary school in Denver today. Congratulations! When can I come over for dinner? No, that's awesome though. Congratulations to you. That's wonderful news. Grolfin, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Two era score needed. I think we get it next turn. Where's my 178 production coming from, Capital? Tiles plus Rur. We don't even need these yet. You keep that. You can keep that. I'm still trying to get enough population to work them all. We'll eventually get them up to plus trade routes as well. We'll eventually get them up to 200 production or so. At least that's my guess. We've stabilized here, thanks to taking this city. So I don't really need to do this now. We'll do this to start the next era. Do we still have... We do. I want an infantry. Barbarian infantry, scariest army on the map. All right, this should get us there. Nice, Ryan. All right, so we've got our golden age and then some.
No innovation if you don't read the newspaper.
That was the encampment. What was this one? Oh, we built the +4 harbor too. I didn't even see that was happening. Lol. If I thought about doing a joint stream with Potato where I create my own show about a potato that has a day job as a mechanic. You know what? I'll see if he's interested in collaborating. It's a pretty specific pitch. +4 harbor. Oh my god, I forgot. All right. I'm not sure if this game goes to another era or not, but if it does, I think we'll still be okay. Oh baby. Let's get more. Come on. Come on, multiple infantry that I'm going to steal with a apostle charge. Do the converted units still require? Yeah, probably. But we could take them for now. You know what my issue with collaborating is, and it's totally just like a personal, like unnecessary hang up, is I hate bugging people. And like there's this thing in content creation too where it's like I feel like if I wanted to collab with Potato, he'd be doing me a favor, right? Because he's got a way bigger audience than me, et cetera, et cetera. And so I feel like insecure about asking in that type of situation. And we'd also have to pick something to do, and I'm bad at choices. So there's that as well. But I have all the respect in the world for Potato. I love that he comes by every once in a while. He's good people. He's good people. Fair anxiety, but networking and promotion is part of the biz. That's absolutely true. Yeah. I know. I know that it's just something I need to get over, but don't even need this. There's hardly ever a situation where there's a collab between two people with the same viewerships. I mean, I think you get to a point where, like, you stop paying attention to your viewership as much. If that makes sense. You know, where it just kind of starts to not matter. And then at that point, you're not quantifying it as much. And I'm kind of there. I'm really happy with where the channel is at. I'm really happy to be able to continue to grow in my 4th year of Civ 6 content creation. That seems kind of crazy to me. Did I build this? I did. So this doesn't do anything, does it? I can save it. So yeah, so I'm like kind of there, but kind of not. Yeah, we could drop this right here and grab just grab a spot for our bombers. But I don't think it's going to be super necessary pretty quick here. I can also start to get military engineers if I want to. We could also just come down here and settle this and have the same kind of option. But it might be better just to do this. Maybe we'll go there. All right, last turn of the era. Uh-oh, climate change is happening. It's our fault. Oops. A lot of people contributing to it. Hojo. See, this is, you know what? This is a war of, I don't know. It's a war of anti-climate change. Yeah, I mean, last I checked, YouTube's still like 10 times as big as Twitch, right? So it makes sense that there's just more people over there. This is era score that we don't need. We can save it. We're about to faith buy some research labs. Oh, that's fine. That was just I don't know why it wasn't shooting me prior. It's kind of odd. It's got some units here that we need to take care of.
Do not use this.
All right, dedication wise, where are we at? I'm not really producing a lot of military units. We're really just buying them. So I think reform is okay. Heartbeat would be fine-ish. Could also go with this and have our new city have some pop, but they don't take too long to get up and running. I'm just going to stick with coinage. I'm going to settle you there. Try to get those infantry. That is a lot. That's a big army of AT. We lost out on Great Lighthouse. It's no big deal. We just kind of started it because... So how's he doing? He's got the moon landing off. Shumway, thank you so much for the 12 months. Welcome back with that Prime. Thank you so much for the ongoing support.
Greetings
very much
from
appreciate
Germany.
it. I think it's time to do this. And we can use this, but we should go ahead and commit some of our faith. If there's anything for us to buy. I guess we could just buy the research labs. Like, at best, I'm buying ancient walls. It's not really doing much. Yeah, let's just buy research labs. We don't have the tech yet for nukes, although we're working our way there. I'm going to start with rocketry, though. Does the absorb action cost faith? Don't think so. This is going to be fun to do, though. Didn't get to keep the military, and we need a governor there. But now I should be able to rebase to there. Further see what's going on here. And yeah, they do have another source of aluminum. That is really, really good, actually. So let's get another bomber. Where's my bomber? There's my bomber. Yeah, Victor promotions are fine here. I suppose we can go with the loyalty. Should be mostly stable. Yeah, so, you know, that's what I was checking to see if there were any buildings worth getting before we grabbed them. Only 3 turns on this. I'm sure there are many cities that we will want. Yeah, 8 turns. 3 makes sense. Do that. Yeah, we're finally ahead in science. It just took 210 turns. He's getting another settler. Seems odd. I'll do that. Keep them secured. Here we can go for it. It's fine. Almady, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome on back.
Thank you for entertaining,
Thank you.
teaching, and creating this awesome community around the game and yourself.
That's really sweet. Thank you. Welcome back for 3 months. Thank you for recognizing that and saying the kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Do you ever get bored of Civ ever? Not really. Like, I definitely go through burnout from time to time, where I'm just like, I don't want to play more right now. But it's pretty rare. Like, if you think about it, like, this is my job, right? And, like, if you got bored at work, okay, you're a little bored at work, right? Like, that's not a big deal. So that's kind of how I look at it most of the time. But I will absolutely admit that I've battled a little bit of Civ burnout here and there. But whenever like it's been hard to do with the Frontier Pass because there's just been new stuff every month. It's kept it pretty exciting. And I will say Frontier Pass was good for all Civ creators, speaking as one. This we can trade. Frontier Pass was a staggeringly good idea on their part. It really was. It really was. What did we lose there? All right, this should go to us. Combat strength 2. I'm gonna go light cavalry. I've never had a job I didn't want to quit after a couple of months. I think I like this. She got that. Light cavalry one. Why can't I click you? Get this for a trade route. We can start our spaceport pretty soon. I think I'll just have you build... you can build that. Streamers, forums, etc. Yeah, absolutely. Just continued buzz around whatever it is you're doing has a tremendous amount of value. Talk about a masterclass in extending and invigorating a game's lifespan. I mean, okay, so because you can kind of compare Civ 5, right? Because weren't there 2 major expansions for Civ 5 before it got to that point where everyone was like, "This is the best game ever," and this went beyond that with the sheer addition of the new Frontier Pass. So pretty freaking sweet. Who'd I like in the NFL? I mean, I'm from Chicago, Chicagoland area, so I tend to root for the Bears, as painful as that is. Bears, 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 Bears. What are we doing here? Stealing moolah? Let's do it. Yeah, Justin Fields for, like, the whole team. How soon before he has a Mrs. Fields Cookies sponsorship? Visited Chicago a few times on business. Lovely city. Yes, I love Chicago. It is wonderful. I feel like my life, like growing up in and around the city, like was enriched by just its mere presence. You're a Lions fan? My condolences. It's no worse than being a Bears fan, I assure you. Have the Bears gone 0-16? You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. I should speak before talking. No, I should think before talking. See? The example proves the rule. Have I read the Dresden Files? I have, yes. I'm not totally current. I'm like a book or two behind. But I just started reading. I don't know. I'd have to. It's next to my bed. But yeah, I love Dresden. And part of my love of Dresden is like, you know, the staging of this is a wizard living in Chicago in like the Yellow Pages or whatever. And then having them go to like the Field Museum and like all of that stuff. So it's a very apt question, and yes. Yes, I have. You're planning to visit Chicago and go to Soldier Field. You know what? As much as I love my Bears and my Chicago and stuff, Soldier Field is pretty meh. It's pretty meh. Y'all should read Behemoth by Peter Watts. Yes! Dude, the Peter Watts, that whole series is so good, Mephistopheles. It's so good. The expression "the exception proves the rule" actually means the exception that tests or tries the rule. Ah, thank you, Skipper. One that is, you know what? T-Rex says, "I loved eating hot dogs and French fries at 2 a.m. at the Howl at the Moon Piano Bar." I haven't actually been there. That sounds lovely, though. But one of the best parts about living in a big city, whether it's Chicago or LA or whatever, is that you can get awesome delivery food at like in the middle of the night and stuff. I fully. It's bad for your waistline and for your pocketbook, but it's really fun if you're hanging out with the right amount of people. That makes me so happy. 2 infantry. I don't have the oil for them, so they're weak. What was that? What did we lose there? A warrior.
When you launch a rocket, it has been demonstrated.
Oh. Satirical Soul. I actually used to sort of kind of be a mechanic. I was more of a technician. I fixed anything that got hot or cold in a commercial kitchen. And among our big clients, we serviced Soldier Field. Soldier Field, Wrigley Field. No, not Soldier. Wrigley, U.S. Cell or whatever that's called now, and also the United Center. And so it was really, really fun because they would do like startups for the season, and you got to like go to Wrigley Field and just spend 3 days there, like going to each of the little booths and like tuning up the equipment and all of that stuff. And so it was just really kind of, I took a lot of pictures of like I don't know. I felt like it was behind the scenes. It was fun. Very fun. Giordano's or Lou Malnati's? Giordano's over Lou Malnati's. I also used to service them.
Months.
But
That's
over
one
Giordano's,
month
there's a
for
place called
every
just Chicago
YO. Who am I
Pizza,
kidding?
which is
TGM
phenomenal.
sad enjoying the new and improved AI on Deity.
Dude, the new AI, like Japan had 160 science on turn 60 or something like that. It was something like that. Hey, thank you so much. Old Gray Hair, thank you for the 31 months. Speaking of awesome Twitch partners, people that I knew before were partners. It makes me very happy that you're still around. Everybody go follow Old Gray Hair. It's an awesome content creator. Does more variety than I do, but does play Civ from time to time. So definitely worth a follow. And yeah, please go give him a follow. He's awesome. Awesome people. Thank you so much for the 31 months, my friend. Welcome on back. It's good to have you here. Okay, so I can start my spaceport. Yeah, Persia still ahead of us in science. Kind of ridiculous. He's got rocketry as well. Dude, it's crazy how much better they are at stuff. Yeah, I did take Jesuit. We've got Jesuit, World Church, Gurdwaras, and Crusade, although we're not really taking a lot of advantage of Crusade. We're mostly just bombing stuff. Thank goodness they're still awful at combat. Oh, poor AI. Poor AI. What's up, Atlas? It's going okay. I don't know how this happened. Maybe a flood or something. Okay, so what government do we want to go into? This is a real question. Boosted trade routes to Persia sounds pretty good still. Enjoying a wonderful summer afternoon. I'm jealous. I am jealous. This would be good for now. And this could help us catch up in science. Man, I really don't know. All of these look like pretty decent. Decent choices for us here. I can take advantage of the military policies a little bit, but I still prefer the distribution of democracy. We're getting a lot out of democracy if we go that route. Thalia, you want to see class struggle? All right. Does the AI start with a lead? It does on any difficulty above Prince, I want to say. That's just kind of how it works. I could get more bombers with this now. Because if we go... I think I want more bombers. We're going to need the aluminum, too, eventually. We can currently get up to 140, so that seems good. Honestly, I feel like the merchant you got the city-state saved so much fighting. I do, too. That was pretty sweet. Pretty happy about being able to just take Valletta. Seriously? You can't even one-shot it? You scrub? We used the merchant that gave us the city-state. Yeah, it was awesome. Aw, Soccer Man, thank you for the gifted sub. Welcome in, Thalia. Much love, my friend. I don't know where we're going with these, but okay. I feel like the Great People editions were done under the cover of night. It was fairly recently that all that got changed. You get power too.
One had a twisted design, red, on a green ground.
I almost forgot we were building this.
Triangles, yellow and black. A third was ornamented with scales of blue and crimson. A fourth was in quarters like a melon.
All right, we should be able to buy more planes now. Okay. Seems good. Thank you, Soccer Man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. Someday we'll grow there. Grow next turn. Oh yeah, we can faith by this, can't we? Can't do Edmondson yet. It's 880. I can get that next turn. Can just maybe build a builder. Yeah, exactly. White gamer. Yeah. Can build this next turn. Why am I not updating my units? Because they don't matter. The bombers are pretty much doing all the heavy lifting, and then all we need is a mobile unit to take the cities. And I want to buy more bombers with our gold, not upgrade stuff that just kind of is inconsequential. It's all the way over there. How are we doing on the victory table? That's a good question. Hojo does not have nanotechnology, surprisingly. I wonder if we could pull back from the war and just straight up to space. Kind of an interesting thought. Do I not have a bomber here? I don't. I do want to start our spaceport in the cap, but we've got some time. Get another spy. Nah, I think I'm going to take all of his stuff. Diplo snipe from Indonesia. It could happen. Yeah, she's at 9. It doesn't seem super likely. I don't mind growing still. Where are artifacts?
Satellites.
Ooh. I hope we don't have any. This we could just straight up lose this city. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't. Please don't. I think you're buying this game. How long do games usually last? That's a great question. Typically, like a normal paced games. Now there are many different speed settings, so you can play on like online speed, and that's like half. Like an online speed game, you can probably finish in like 4 hours. Versus what I usually play, we probably takes about 8 to 10. But there are a lot of different settings for managing that, so you can kind of play it with whatever pace you feel like. Whatever works for you. That is not enough to take the city. It's not enough. All right, where's our cap? Let's start the spaceport. Exactly, Zond. Or you can be super slow and sip your tea, taking 10 to 18 hours. That's fine. You can play this. There's no wrong way to play Civ unless you are not having fun. So is that all I need from the top half? Yeah, I think I need to get these flood barriers. Games go fast when you lose. That's a fair point. It's a fair point. Let's faith by this. Research lab. I'll have to build that. We don't have a religion there quite yet. I should maybe get some more religious units to convert our new cities. Do I want one more food-based trade route? I think so. 4 food's a lot. Though that's quite good. What's up, Ironclad? Oh, dear. I don't think we need airstrips. I think we're okay. Like, we have several bombers going at once. I guess I probably don't even need more bombers. Rip. Oh, well. I guess we got one. We're going to go get some flood barriers now. How did you go through that? Is what I want to know. All right. We communists now. That's a big government. What else do we want? Okay. Science. Oh, we're going a little bit long here. So we should put a cut in the video. Oh, yeah, we can start satellites. Oh, my goodness. How long is that project? That's a 50-turn project from here versus I'll be done with my spaceport soon. We'll have to reevaluate that and go forth. I think we've stemmed the tide. Now, military strengths across the board are a little bit scary. There's not much that Hojo's really putting up a fight with at the moment. I don't think we have plans to finish this game out with just bombers. Although, notably, well, who's the next best science? Mansa has rocketry. So does Persia. And obviously we do as well. So we might, I don't know, we might need, yeah, so here you go. Here's a spaceport coming. Here's another one coming. And we're allied, so I can't spy on him anymore, so that'll be an interesting way to see how this plays out. Actually is a pretty good Colosseum. There's a pretty good Petra in this game, too. Good decisions by the AI. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching over on YouTube, I do appreciate it. Don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come join us live in person on the internet. We'll see you then.